This week, I just want to start by thanking my good friend Sarah for getting me this notebook. I have neglected to do that so far, so here it is. Thank you, Sarah. I love you so much. And for everyone wondering, you know her from Diva and the Diamonds, and you can find her at Sharks and Stars. 3, 2, 1. Hello, my little pumpkin patch. Welcome to another episode of the Babble Box. Yeah. Babble Box. I just feel like we have so much to cover this week, so we will get right into it and get right going because I need to tell you about my religious experience. I think that the Lord really touched me. I was down on my knees, I was praying, I was feeling the Spirit in me. I saw This Is Us, and it changed my life. I now believe in a higher cause. I believe in One Direction. I believe that I am a true directioner, and I believe that I will forever be a part of them. This Is Us is for everyone. If you love One Direction, if you like One Direction, if you, I can't even say it, hate One Direction, you need to see this movie because you will fall in love with 5 people. Liam, Louis, Harry, Zayn, Niall. They all mean so much to me. I laughed, I cried, I even, I thought I was gonna poop myself. It was just so many emotions, it was so much to take in. They were shirtless, they were singing, it was beautiful. Holly and I got the theater to ourselves because we saw it at 2 o'clock on a Thursday, and so most people that are gonna see this movie are in school. So we had the entire theater to ourselves. It was in the XD HD digital 3D theater. So it was like the nice cushy leather seats, and we were all by ourselves. And so I danced and I sang, and I'm sure I embarrassed Holly, but that's okay because, you know what? We've done weirder things. So you need to see this movie. You need to feel the Lord in you. You need to read this. You need to know that this is a good starting point. This is a Bible to go off of so that you know the boys, know their backstory, and then see This Is Us to get just even closer. Besides being in a religious state of emotion this week, I was also in a tizzy. There were some things that just had me going. And the first is Gwen Stefani. Gwen Stefani, the 43-year-old rocker of No Doubt, keep in mind she's 43, announced that she is pregnant. And good for her. Her kids are adorable. She has a rockin' body, a solid career, just everything. But when that child is 18, how old will she be? 61. 61 years old. My grandmother became a grandmother in her 50s. I'm not going to judge. Age is just a number. Obviously, like I said, she is fit for duty. So I know that child will just be nothing but perfect. So I need to just drop it. But I was a little bit shocked when I first read it. I was a little up in arms. The other thing that had me quite twisted this week was Ms. Valerie Harper being on Dancing with the Stars. Because until I read that she was basically in remission, almost there, and I'm so happy to even be able to say that, I was like, dear Rhoda, what are you doing? I just worry about her health, but obviously she's in great health. She's going to be dancing. She's going to have so many fans. Because we all love you, Rhoda, and we're all going to be rooting for you. And actually, Dancing with the Stars this season is going to be pretty fantastic. I wrote up my little review of that, and you can find that little blog entry below. Check it out so that you know how I feel about everyone. But everyone, Valerie is who we need to vote for. Now, not a week goes by on the Babble Box that I don't talk about my sisters, the Kardashians, because They are a lot of who I am. And I love them. I support them. But I just saw the placenta episode of Keeping Up with the Kardashians, and I was disgusted. I was literally mortified that Kourtney and Kim were even contemplating feeding the family human placenta that you could buy online. And while I was not sure that they could actually do it, I would not put it past them. So I was a little concerned, and I was very grateful to find out that it was not human placenta. But please, they were like, oh, you can buy breast milk online. Why not buy a human placenta? No, do not buy a human placenta. I Googled it. I didn't actually see anywhere that you could buy a human placenta. So let's all just be thankful for that. In other Kardashian news, I just, again, want to express my love and support of Khloe and Lamar. Obviously, they're going through a lot of really rough things right now, and they can use actual support from actual people. And Khloe is my sister, and so I obviously want to give out the most support I can. And so from my heart, Clo, Miss Coco, I love you. I love Lamar, your little lammy. I love all you Kardashians. Everyone get well soon. Now, this week I don't have any Tyra news to report, sadly, but I do have news of my own. I have picked up my blog again, warrendoesablog.blogspot.com, and I have set a challenge for myself. After being pressured in a good way by my blogging friends, I am going to write a blog post every day for the next year. It's a lot of work, but my blog friends are super awesome and super supportive, and they told me that I could do it, so I love them for that. If you want to check it out, I will put a link in the description, and that's all the time we have for this week. I will see you next week, and I really hope that I have a special guest. So stick around. If you like what you see, subscribe, and I will see you next week. Bye, babies! Chapter 17, verse 22. The low point for me during our time in Spain was when I got stung by a sea urchin. My foot swelled up incredibly, it was embarrassing to be seen hobbling along, and the first time I was shown on screen, it looked absolutely massive. The timing wasn't exactly great. God bless you, Louie. God bless you.